What's up, you guys? Tron Trx Delisted from Etoro and Cardano. Sorry, I can't help myself. Also delisted from Etoro. Etoro, is this the end? Is Etoro taking us down? Is Tron TRX finished? Over? Is this the domino effect? Is this all the haters, the day that the sun is going to shine for all the haters? I'm going to tell you what I think in a minute. First, if you're new to the channel, well, I'm really happy you're here because without you, the channel dies. If you're a returning subscriber, same thing. Love that you're here. Without you, the channel dies. I appreciate you very, very much. Love that you guys hang out with me here. And if you're new to the channel, occasionally we do giveaways. All you need to do, 4 quick things that are free to do to be eligible for our occasional giveaways. Comment down below because we pick people that get selected from the commenters and we announce it in a video that will follow. Hit the bell. You must be subscribed and you must hit the bell so that you get notifications, and hit the like button. Help us out with the algorithm. Let's go see what Etoro has to say. Big bad Etoro is scared of the regulators. That's what this is all about, guys. It's about the regulation and any new industry, from internet casinos to, well, you name it. I guess I mentioned the internet casinos because you know what? There's a gaming factor that's been big with crypto. It's always been there. Even when it was just investments, there's a gaming element to all investing. And wherever there's money at risk, whether it's investments, games, the regulators are always there. And nobody, in the early days especially, wants to get spanked by the regulators. So that's why Etoro says, goodbye Tron TRX, goodbye Cardano. Not because there's anything bad or sinister going on up there, over here, somewhere. It's not. But let's check out and see what's happening, okay? Crypto exchange Etoro has just announced that it is delisting 2 major cryptos from its platform. As regulatory concerns grow, crypto exchanges have found themselves bearing the brunt of the weight and have had to take steps to avoid this. This has led to the delisting of cryptocurrencies from crypto exchanges in order to maintain compliance with the regulatory environment. The latest of the exchanges that have been bucking under the weight, by the way, I'm not kidding around or making fun of regulations. You know, regulations are needed because you cannot have things be the wild, wild west. That is how industries are killed and then disappear. And the potential, the growth that is there, but it has to be properly regulated in order for it to survive, because obviously over-regulation, there's a happy medium, can also kill an industry. But what I'm trying to say is regulation is good done right, okay? The latest of the, after all, regulation is what backs, for now, still all the cryptos are worth what they're worth because they're backed by what? Fiat. That's what they're compared against, always, for now, still correct. That'll change, by the way, in time, in my opinion. But that's still, that regulation, kid yourself not, is the foundation of what holds up all the cryptocurrencies in the end, if you strip it down to bare bones. For now, the latest of the exchanges that have been bucking under the weight of regulatory concerns is Etoro. On Tuesday, the exchange announced via a blog post that it will be delisting community favorites Cardano and Tron. Users of the crypto exchange also received emails informing them of the latest development. Must have been not a fun email to receive. According to the announcement, US, and of course it's a pain, and I feel bad for any of you that are being caused pain and grief by this, but it will pass, even though it's annoying. According to the announcement, US users are the core user base that will be affected by the delisting of the coins. In what looks to be a multi-phase delisting, Etoro is limiting access to these digital assets for users in the United States on December 26, 2021, so you have till December 26th. The first phase of this, preventing US users from opening up new positions in Cardano, ADA, and Tron TRX. While users will still be able to close their positions, they will not be allowed to open new ones. In addition, Etoro will also remove staking features for US users, both for Cardano, ADA, and Tron TRX, they spelled it Tron. You know, with all the spell checkers there's more mistakes now than ever with all the spell check software. I think it just makes everyone go into a coma and not pay attention to what they're writing as much, spelling wise anyway. With final reward payouts happening on January 15th, 2022. The statement cited the evolving, see, look, everywhere, slots, club. The statement cited the evolving regulatory environment as the reason being behind the delistings. This is in line with Kraken delisting privacy coin Monero for its UK users. The crypto exchange had also stated regulatory concerns for the move. How will this affect ADA and TRX holders? The blog post explained that Cardano, ADA, and Tron holders will still be able to hold both assets on the exchange following the delisting. Furthermore, they will be able to sell their positions for US dollars. However, this too has an expiry date, and as it stated that the selling of both assets will also be limited in the first quarter of 2022. For users invested in smart portfolios that contain either or both of these assets, Etoro will convert them to open positions, which the user can choose to hold or close. Users whose portfolios copy others will be subjected to the same action taken on the portfolio being copied. So, if the latter sells their Cardano and Tron, then the assets in the copying portfolio will also be sold. Finally, users will still be able to send their holdings to the Etoro Money crypto wallet past the deadline for selling and will not be forced to sell any of their holdings in either case. Comment down below, guys. Tell me what you think. I know that this has made some of you mad, some of you nervous, but you know, I understand that it's annoying, but it's a long game. Life is a long game. Investing is a long game. Industries that are new, like crypto, and when I say new in the sense of not that, you know, 2008, 2009 type of new in the beginning days of Bitcoin. I'm talking about newly booming. In other words, the popularity, the mainstream acceptance, everything has only just begun. So unless you're, you know, God forbid, in bad health, or in your 80s or 90s or 70s and you're in a rush, I could understand that. But if you're not, and if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, just relax, because if you can't be patient in this game, you don't want to be involved in cryptocurrencies. You want to be involved in something else where you don't need this type of mindset, because at the end of the day, there's going to be snafus. There's going to be exchanges are going to do things that we all don't like what Etoro has done here. There's going to be more of this, but it's not going to stop the industry. It's not going to you know, pour water onto what some consider to be a fire. This train has left the station. This train is so far from the station that you, with the most powerful telescope on Earth, would be hard-pressed to look back and find that station of origin. You would have to squint, you would have to hurt yourself, you would have to strain your eyeballs profusely. I think you get what I'm getting at. I know I'm getting ridiculous, but you know what? Sometimes you got to get a bit ridiculous to get the point across. And the point is, it's a non-event. And I typed that in a comment, I don't know, maybe a half hour after I decided to just record this video, because I don't want you guys to be stressed out. It's going to be fine. I do understand. And that's why we want to diversify our holdings. We don't want to be heavily using one particular service. You want to spread out among a lot of services. You don't want to be 100% in eToro or Binance or anything. You want to be spread out so that when these little headaches occur, they don't end up being the type of headache that makes you completely and totally postal, because the future is bright. This is an industry that is a lot of fun, and you need to be enjoying yourself. Find the ways to keep, in the bad days and the good days, your heart and your mind, body and soul calm. You need to allow the fun to seep through, and you need to remind yourself this is a great time to be alive in the world for investing. There's a lot of cutting edge tech that is on the horizon, and there's a lot of cutting edge tech that we're fortunate enough to be literally right in the middle of. As usual, hope this finds you healthy, happy, and I will see you on the next video. Keep cool.